the human being and of course the human being, it wants to ask itself, or out loud, inward, outward, whatever, it wants to ask itself this thing. Is there a way? You see? Is there a way that I should follow? Is there a way to make my life feel worthwhile? What way? What way? Just to fulfill this moment of being alive. And with the desire to know that this moment of being alive continues through the rest of this body life. Each human being always says the same thing. I don't want the world, really. My mind may want to be famous. It wants to be rich. It wants to be admired. It wants to be free. But deep down inside, what it wants is, I want happiness. I want contentment. But foremost, I want to know if I'm doing it the right way. I want to know what this is. I want to know how can this life that I appear to be here as be fulfilled? Be unified, be whole, be complete. What is the right way for me? You see, me initially becomes the stumbling point when me is suddenly about me, the brain, the ego, the selfish me. It starts to disintegrate, and it looks to life for power, for money, for riches, for relationships, for I want to solve the world. You see, ego doesn't have to be the nasty one that wants selfish things for himself. Ego can be the one that wants to help the world and unify the people. You see, both of these ways are ways that have been designed by a mind for good ways and for bad ways. We have to understand, we have to realize that there are two opposing values when a dual body comes into possession of its own existence as I, me, the person, and the world outside of me, the person, and you outside of me, the person. So good and bad, they're juggled about, as is man and woman, as is pain and pleasure, as is in and out. But there is a way. That way may involve depression, suffering, anxiety, overwhelming joy. That way may involve poor relationships, great relationships, poor attachments, bad attachments, great attachments, wrong associations, right associations, paths to the right, paths to the left, paths in religious, spiritual paths, atheist paths, mental, psychological, intelligent, wise paths, foolish, ignorant, stupid paths. But I want to tell you the way, but I can't tell you your way. You see, I know my way 100%. 100%. A way that will fulfill this life, that is fulfilling this life. This life has experienced ups and downs, goods and bads. High ego, low ego, intelligence, ignorance, pain, pleasure. And that's the way for me, for this me. Because that me that was disillusioned, that me that was destroyed, has to be replaced by some other kind of definition of myself. The Vedantas call it self. You see, the Vedantas, any religious sect, don't devalue the human. They never devalue the mind. They always blame another quality of mind that is not pertinent to them. Satan, septic, the sinful. But every single one of us, at some point, utilizes this mind of sin, Satan. You don't understand because you think your mind will always say, no, you're not sinful. You're the opposite. You go to church every Sunday. You help the old people across the road. You do all these wonderful things. Yes, you have sex, but it's within marriage, you know. Nothing to do with lust, nothing to do with envy. But enough, you see. Enough of trying to find out a way that is not pertinent to you. You were born with no sins. Okay, I'll talk about myself because it's wrong to preach, you know. The mistake Jesus made was he preached. He should have let everyone see what life was like and valued his own life instead of sacrificing his life for those who really don't really care, you see. We don't care about Jesus and lashed, cut with thorns, nails plunging into his hands and his feet, tied to a pole, sweating, dehydrating, dying. Everyone, oh, wonderful. Wonderful that I know Jesus, you know. Jesus is not the way, you see. Jesus was pointing the way. You see, I started with a question. Is there a way? Is there a way that I can feel as though I have succeeded or I have fulfilled or done whatever it is that this body has been given experience to? And you see, you won't like the answer for myself. I sacrificed my life for the whole of humanity. My parents, my teachers in school, my boys' brigade leaders, my church, my friends, my neighbours, my family. I gave up everything, my creative side, my qualities, my everything, because I did not want to be an egoistic driven, selfish, narcissistical person. I wanted to be the empath. And through some trauma, some enlightening, wakeful trauma, whether it's scientific, whether it's religious, whether it's spiritual, whether it's a brain malfunction or a brain resetting, this trauma freed me from the ideas and concepts of what humanity has built over centuries to show me the way. And the way is only and was only and will be only the way. You see, when you take it personal and say my way, that me struggles to get back in. When you say it's the world of religion, world of Christianity, the world of Hinduism, the world of science, the world of nature, the world of humanity, the world of intelligence, the world of AI, the world of the universe, you categorize and clinicalize and segment and dissect the way into particular ways. I know the way. The way is. The way truly is. Try and define it, you're trying to measure it and understand it. Trying to understand it means you're not it. The I in your head does not try and understand itself. The fingertip on your finger does not try and understand itself. It is the root of touching for the finger. It is the root of seeing for the eye. So when you try and understand anything about the way, you become segmented, sectioned, a part of the way, still the way, because everything is the way. Everything that exists is the way. The problem is we want to say it's a good way or a bad way. We want to say it's the right way or the wrong way. The definition of trying to define the way creates a problem for the way. It's like going in to a dark room, pitch black, and looking for darkness. I can't find darkness anywhere. I can't find the darkness for this darkness that seems to be masquerading, masking, veiling that what I search for. This darkness is not helping me. So therefore I must go through the darkness and see the darkness for what it is. And the darkness is that what it is. Years and years of intelligence, of education, of university degrees, of work ethics and different qualities and measurements and experiences, and it doesn't even come close to finding the way. Oh yes, Jesus was pointing to the way, but he wasn't saying follow me. He was saying follow your me, until you see through this me. And through this me, I is the way, and through I is the way. Through I is the way. The moment is makes itself present. It reveals itself. The way is reveals itself, shows I what is. I have to leave you with this is. Is truth. Truth is. Once you understand that, everything becomes as it is. What then can it be? Is it beyond is, or is it is? Namaste, my friends. Have a wonderful, great life. Now I'm truly living the way. And nothing can explain what it is. Nothing can explain what it is. Love you.